What's up? Hey, everybody, I'm Lois from JVille Bullies. We're out of Jacksonville, Florida. And got my co-host over here, Mr. Lance Lee.
Yo, happy hump day, everybody. Yo.
Hey, so we have special guest today. This is Jared Harmon of Mississippi Bully Combine. Say hi, Jared.
Hey, how everybody doing?
So if you guys don't know who Jared is, he is one of the founding members of BWO. So you guys make sure you give him some hard questions. We need the hard ones.
Yeah, Jared's one of the first. He was one of the first of the four founding members. Me, Jared, John, and Jeremy. His dog, Champion Bruno, was kind of the one who started it all off. When I first saw him, was one of the, just the bulliest dog I'd seen up to that point. And that's how me and Jared kind of met, and me and John and all of us, and we just kept talking and kept going. So, Bruno definitely a big part of, where we are today, bringing the founding members together. So is that the only champion you got? One champion?
Yeah. Just Bruno.
So Bruno champed out. John Bridges champed him out. But anyway, this is my boy Jared Harmon, y'all, Mississippi Bully Combine, getting ready to do the interview. So y'all bring the questions on. We got some that we're gonna ask him to get it going. But I don't know, Lois, you want to start out with the questions? Y'all, Lois, hey, you got the questions? She send them to you?
Yeah.
So just off top, man, how long have you been in the bully game? How long?
Going on 6 years in the bully game.
I don't know if we're live or not, but yeah, just keep rolling with it.
My first bully was champion.
Yo, did your internet go out again?
Yeah. No, it didn't go out. You were still live. I was looking for something, but I could hear everything still.
Okay, so I just asked him, how long he's been in the bully game and everything. So just start that over, Jared. Lois.
Going on 6 years. My first bully was Bruno, champion Bruno from Antonio Edwards. But yeah, he's the one that got me started, man. Been on a go since. Collected a few other dogs and stuff, but that's the main one, man. He's the one that, the old man of the house right there.
You want to ask him some questions?
Yeah, I'm putting on people for the.
All right, hold on.
Yeah. All right.
So funny story. Tell them the story. How the BWO came about, man, and all that stuff.
The whole story of the whole BWO and how it came about. Of course, it was COVID hit. I was laid off work. Called Lance. Lance put me up to work and stuff. So we up here and we're just working one day and
busting up tile off the floor.
And, hey, just talking about stuff we used to do back when kids and what was, fun, and got talking about the NWO and wrestling and stuff. And about that time, I was like, hey, man, what about the BWO? Of course, Lance was cool with it. Got laughed at, called a couple people, said, what y'all think?
John and Jeremy laughed at it.
So, they thought it was funny and stuff, but we did it and started rolling with it, and for not long it just caught on, And
ain't it amazing, bro? Like where, like literally where it started from. Me and you sitting there just kind of joking around, like, oh, we're gonna go to these shows. We went to these shows together anyway, and then now it's like, look what it is. I mean,
it's like a premonition almost, because it's like, all right, our whole deal was, we want to come together, put some dogs. Show Mississippi had dogs, and it started out, we met at little fun shows. Then we all went up into Eric Arthur Road show in Alabama.
First show ever.
For the BWO, but we all showed up there together. We got pictures and done that. And, just, okay, get home, steadily talking and calling. And yeah, and next thing you know, it was just like, hey, we'll do this. And once it started and everybody was showing, you had John, had Gucci, myself with Bruno. Lance had Bonnie. And it was just like
Kayla
Tank. But it was like, John got Gucci champed out, Bruno came out champed out, and it was just like it just started to roll. And it was fun. It's like I really don't know. It was just like it was easy, I guess, to say, or not really easy, but it just
Everything
all
kind of fell
motion.
into
Yeah,
place.
it just fell in place. So it was just.
Well, and to have Lois, we got Florida over there. I mean, Lois has never been
Oh, to
like.
see what it's grown into. Yeah,
We got how
especially,
many states? Kansas, Oklahoma, Florida, Alabama. Man, Mississippi, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, and it's something. It was just like, hey, we're meeting in, like my grandparents' front yard, just to take pictures and just get-togethers, and then it was like, hey, we're going here, Texas, and just Arkansas, Louisiana, just hitting the road, man. Just load up on Fridays and go.
So what was the first registry that you guys attended to together as a group?
ABKC was our first.
And then
that's why we're still partial. Like, to me, I can't speak for everybody, but that's why I'm still partial to ABKC, because that is where we started and where everybody said, if you really want to beat your chest,
your toughest dog,
harder
dog.
And so we didn't, but now that we've been to other registries, we obviously know that all registries have quality dogs and all that. So, ABKC, man. Shreveport, wasn't it? First out-of-state show? Out-of-state show?
Shreveport.
Me, you, and John. Golly. Jeremy was at that one, too. We over here reminiscing, Lois. Sorry.
You're good. Trey's funny. He said, I put my application in for the third time to be a part of BWO and keep getting denied.
Who's that? Is that the guy you were talking about earlier?
Trey Diaz, yeah. He's funny.
Tell him to send it over. Lance Lee on Facebook. Send it over, man. We'll take a look at it.
He's a good guy. He's funny. He's a social media guy for sure. You guys, please don't forget to there's a ticker at the bottom. If you read it, it says make sure you get on, you chat with us here in the chat. Please make sure that you share this video out. Just send it to a friend. Do hashtag BWO. That lets me know that you guys shared. That puts you in the giveaway. We have a few different things are given away, including a stud credit tonight. And I know you guys want a free stud credit off of a champion. So you guys, please don't forget to share it to some bully groups. Send it to your friends. If there's somebody you don't like, send it to them 10 times just to annoy the crap out of them. All right. What else we got to ask Mr. Jared today?
Anything.
Favorite moment in the ring, bro?
Favorite moment in the ring has to be Nationals. What
happened at Nationals?
Well, Nationals, that was
2021?
Yes, Nationals down in Texas.
No, 22.
22. I can't remember. But the first year, COVID was there, so we missed Nationals. Second year, 21, yeah. So we got to go to Nationals. Of course, I took Bruno, and Lance had her and stuff. And, I guess this goes back to, I remember the first podcast that he did with Lance, and somebody was asking, like, what you breed for and stuff. Do you breed to take dogs Nationals? Well, Bruno and Ert, same class, both got moved on to the final round, but to be able to share the ring with Lance, production off Bruno and him take reserve at Nationals. But, there's a photo, I think, I can't remember where I have it, but, Lance got his ribbon, Erp's got the ribbon, Bruno, him and his dad stacked off. So it was just one of them, to be able to go and have that moment, with your friend, of course, Bruno's son. Yeah, champion
class reserve at Nationals,
So that was one of our first breedings together, and
that was my first breeding.
Yeah. So it was nice, just that moment, of course, being there with everybody else to be able to share it. But it was like to be in the ring with your friend, somebody that believed in your program, used your stud and ended up, doing a lot with one of his sons. I mean, that's my moment right there.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's a very big deal.
A lot of good moments for me. Just side note, Bruno was the first dog that I champed out. John campaigned him and got most of his points, and I went and got the last, like, I think 10 or something.
Yeah,
but
needed 10 points. Yeah.
But that really made it.
You camped him out.
Yeah, actually in Florida too, Lois.
So that's funny. I think it's funny.
But that's how it was back then, like the BWO, and that's what we were made for. Like, Jared couldn't go. Hell, I was sick. I still went, and it wasn't even my dog. Like, the whole reason was to get him champed out. Actually, before another dog, we were trying to champ him out before another dog that we were in competition with, and everybody knows how that is. And to do that, but that's what the team was. John showed him. I finished him up and no hard feelings, and I don't know, just good times back in the day, you know.
We were at the show this past weekend, and Joe got Beefcake his last 10 points to champ him in BRC, and he's so proud of that.
Joe champed him out. Good job, Joe.
No.
Joe champed him out. Good job, Joe.
You're fired, Lance. You're fired.
Joe hit him with that Lance leak.
That last minute sneak.
I don't guess it's gonna pull up over there.
All right.
All right, we'll get back to it, but I don't know. We got
what else we got on here? Let's see.
Yeah, you read one.
I'll read you one. You ready? I'm gonna pick a good one.
All
right. So out of all the breeds, what got you into doing bullies?
I've been I've been around dogs my whole life. Like my mom literally had Shih Tzus, my uncle bred boxers, my papaws had, but I've never had my own dog and stuff. I turned 15, got a pit bull. Of course, everybody had them and stuff. But ended up getting rid of the pit bulls. Had my kid and just everything that was going on with them and the laws and just all that. So I just didn't have a dog, man. I've always wanted that companion and stuff. So I went through a couple, had some alcohols, and just wasn't the right fit. And the first bully I believe I wanted was something off of Kanye the Bull back in the day. I seen him and I was just like, oh yeah, that's it. That broad shoulders, the big head that, supposed to be just a monster, but it was just a gentle monster. So that's what I wanted, something that was more laid back, but still, this you could take out in public and everybody's like, oh man, like what is that? Like, oh bro. So that's so I finally, like I said, was like, all right, I'm gonna get one. Started looking around, and that's when I found, of course, the litter from Antonio, found Bruno, and that was it, man. It was like, got him, and then it was like, okay. A couple months later, here comes another one, and just from there, just caught on, man. I love them. I mean,
how many dogs you got now?
About 20.
It's the addiction is real, people. If you don't believe it, it's the addiction is real, man.
It's about 20, 25 dogs. Yeah.
I have attachment issues, I think.
What's up, Tom? What's the biggest? What makes you proud? The most proud of seeing where we started and where we are now. Not just BWO, but Mississippi Bully Combine as well. And what's your future? I mean, you ain't got to tell us your fucking blueprint, but what's your end goal, or how close do you feel like you to your goal? Like, just talk about what you got going on at camp, breeding.
Oh yeah, like I'm a breeding stuff. Like I said, I hadn't hit shows a lot, I work. So most of my focus has been going into my breeding program. Of course, it's my Chaos blood I have through Bruno. And of course, I love my Black Labels blood. Have a lot of Garfield, old school Black Labels, Nicky Jam. But the dogs that we started off with, let's be honest, we was happy with them what they was then. But as you actually get out and you go to shows and you see other people's dogs, you're like, you got to go back and like sort of restep it, like, hey, bro, we ain't there yet, So it was a lot of, okay, going home, pet home and stuff, like, this ain't gonna work. And then start really doing more research, looking at the dogs and stuff that comes off of it, what's produced this, and pretty much had to retool a lot of stuff. So pretty much most of my stuff in breedings, like I said, I have done a lot of breedings with Red Rock, which I got from Diana Perez over in Alabama. He is a notorious son. So most of my last 3 breedings have been with him. I've crossed him in back into the Black Labels blood. Really like the outcome of that, man. Nice, thick dogs, structure's real nice on them, but getting the bigger, instead of your more classic, getting my eye pockets, standard dogs. So I'm getting a lot of nice, especially the females and stuff. So getting some color, but the color's not really what I'm focused on. It's nice to have that flashy color, but I'm getting what I'm liking. I'm not all the way there yet by far. I know there's some things I'd like to improve on. Like I'm getting bodies most. I'm getting the nice clean, but I still want that head, that bully feature on the head. So
you more right now breeding structure and you're going to add your mass, or you trying to add it both, or are you happy like if you have a litter of dogs, you going to grab that bullier one, or you going to say, man, that structure on that one's going?
Well, on the I guess the Red Rock to the Gemma breeding, which is more all your black labels blood. I ended up keeping 3 off that. I kept 1 male, 2 females. Really liked females. Females bigger than male. And it was more of the mass. You know, they're nice, clean dogs for what they are, but they got the more mass. I've done some with the chaos, and I kept more for structure. Because, you know, of course, the Miyagi blood and stuff, it can go either way sometimes. So I tried to keep the nicer female off my more exotic blood, if that makes any sense, the cleaner female. But right now, yeah, the 4th breedings I have lined up, I have a credit to actually John Wayne's son, that's owned by Mike and him, Mike and Donald Green, Mike Green and Donald Gaines of Gaines Bullies.
Texas shout out.
Yeah. Like I said, I have a little young male off them also. There's a Waffle House son that's maturing very nicely. But, you know, use him at some point. I would like to go back. I know there's a breeding I'm going to do with Earp at some point to add him into the black labels blood. But right now, it's pretty much mixing my Rocco in with the black labels, and my Chaos is pretty much what I'm running right now.
So, do you have a limit when you're keeping puppies off your litter? Do you go like, I will never keep more than this many or no less than this many?
I don't really like to get rid of them until like after about 10, 12 weeks. I'd like to keep them longer. Sometimes, you know, it does happen. Sometimes it don't. With the, I didn't sell any off of my last 2 litters. Like I said, kept until, like I said, I think that one litter is getting close to 10 months and the other litter, you know, is getting close to 8 months. So yeah, pretty much.
So it's not all about money, right?
No. Yeah. Like I said, I'd rather keep. I mean, because you never know. Like you might.
Does that, you know?
I mean, what happened? I guess after like that one, it might get away that I need for my program. So at some point, it's like yes, it's easy to get the money. Like I said, I've had people come over on one of the females, cash in hand, but it's like, no, like I believe in my program and I need that piece to further my program. I got better than what it was, from her mother, what I was looking for. So, I mean, to sell a piece, no, I mean, then go back and have to repeat it to get a piece back to make a step back. So sometimes, no, the money's.
Those types of situations, do you ever co-own the females out?
Yes, I do co-own. Like I said, at some, certain people, I mean, of course, you want to do your research. Who's getting it? Where's it going? What's the environment? I've had
whoever you do the co-own with makes or breaks the whole deal.
Oh yeah.
No matter what the dog looks like. I mean, even if the dog's not show worthy, like, man, if you have to deal with if it's a struggle dealing with somebody, it's just almost not worth it. You know what I mean?
Like I said, and there's been good and bad. Co-owns can go good and bad. Let's, starts out good, then, but I actually, like I said, most time I try to do it with friends, family, of course, females, spayed, neutered, whatever, make sure, hey, it's not big bread, whatever on some of them for pet homes and stuff. Sometimes, hey, people will breed a dog. Try to get some money off stuff, man. So, I mean, to be safe, the dogs I do pet homes, I have to go ahead and they're fixed and go to good families and stuff. But I actually co-own, pet homed Earp's brother out. He lost his eye after I got him off that litter, and he's actually in Pontotoc right down the road and stuff. But he's no show and he's just a nice family dog for him and stuff. So people, and I guess the environment,
So what really got you into like doing the breeding part of it?
That's always like, I know we show, but that's always, but I mean, I don't know. I've always been like a pet head. I love to like go through, look at pets, look at what they put together. And, that more excites me than showing, if it makes any sense. I like to be at the house, be able to go out there, there'll be sometimes just sit around and look at your program and just think about stuff, go through, read PEDs, and look what other people's done in the past and put together and see their results. And of course, you're supposed to be breeding and try to breed for a better dog. Something that when you bring out, it's so. I mean, you can go back and look, and and of course, everybody knows PEDs don't always. You might put two of the nicest PEDs together and get absolutely not what you wanted out of it. So I mean,
have you ever been in a situation where when you had a dog that had a really good ped, but then the dog itself just wasn't what you were looking for and still used them?
Oh yes, I've had litters, man. Like I did, and it's
100%.
Oh yeah, I did one of Bruno's litters, man, to a nice female.
Please don't post those puppies.
I mean, but it was one of them. It was a nice litter, big litter. As puppies, they was like monsters, and like big, fat, thick puppies, but it's like, I guess about that. From being real bullies, some of them they end up being more of a classic litter, more classic females, classic male, and it wasn't what I was trying to get. I was trying to get, the females a little bit shorter, so pretty much a Bruno, but in a shorter body, But yeah, I didn't get that. I got total opposite, and it was just a whole lot cleaner, So the mass and it just didn't click right. So, I mean, yeah, that's been one litter that I was looking forward to, thought I'd be able to double up on something, and it just didn't work out for me.
Struggle is real on litters, man.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you put a lot of time in, you go through the whelping process, the whole putting this together and what's in your mind and what you want to get from a dog. And then it's like, I mean, as far as structure, clean dogs, all that, but I was looking to knock it down and get that bulliness, a little bit, but it just didn't work out. I got cleaner dogs.
Where do you see Mississippi Bully Combine in the next 5 years? And do you think you'll be close to your goal, like in your head, or you think you'll just be kind of getting there? You've been 6, another 5. That's 11 years in the game. Hundreds of thousands of dollars spent. I mean, seriously.
I mean, there's a lot. Yes, a lot of money. Next 5 years, definitely would like to, be able to, like I said, with the work I've put in, definitely start bringing my productions out, start showing more, get them out more.
Bruno productions or just productions in general?
Productions, like I said, several Bruno productions, females, males, Red Rock productions, that's pretty much all I got on the ground right now. Of course, the one other male, I'd like to start him next year, about the first year and stuff, the Waffle House son. But as far as my productions, yeah, definitely trying to get and build off what I'm seeing. Like I said, I finally think I got my little, it's nice, I'm getting consistency the way I like it. So definitely build on that, like you said, getting them where they're thick and still clean, but I'd like to add a little bit more mass, different areas, head shapes mostly.
So you feel like you're more litters are clicking than when you first started.
Oh, definitely.
So you feel good about where you're going.
Yeah, I definitely feel good about what I'm getting right now.
And that's huge in the breeding world. That's big.
Sometimes you take. Excuse me.
Man, we both leaned in.
What's your favorite class? Like,
he loves classic bulls. He loves the classic class.
I like pockets. Bruno's a standard, but I like me a nice pocket. But of course, with pockets, that's the. And there's no hate, man, because I love them. But it's also, I think, to me, a standard dog, I think you get the overall. I mean, I know people like them shorter, but I mean, you get them more. They're more, I guess, the cleaner. Plus, you get the mass to where I see a lot of the pockets. It's hey, up front. Hey, you talking about bad boys, but then you start looking at them back ends, and you like
ski slopes.
I mean, so, but there's some nice pockets. I love, you say 15, 16-inch little bully, 24-inch head, just that, the one that just comes walking out there in that little size, man, and you're just like, man, So yeah, I like me some pockets.
I think that's what I love about the breed the most. Like, but whatever class, whether it's classic, standard, pocket, XL, when that dog comes out there, and you're like everybody on the outside of the ring, inside of the ring is like, holy shit, look at that dog. Like when Blue and Zero and them were running, like the people that hadn't seen them every weekend, like we did, got our ass beat every weekend.
Like Blue,
like people that would see them the first time would be like, holy crap. And then like, to me, a pocket though does carry more of that mass. And I think when it's done right, when they're done right, they're all beautiful breeds. Like every one of them, like all the way down to classic to pocket to XL. If they're done like the way they're supposed to look, I mean, there's a breed standard for a reason. And when they're like they're supposed to look, they're hard to beat. I put them up against any good looking dog anywhere. I mean, literally. What's Jameson talking about? He's always in some mess.
Well,
I'm glad you had a Facebook, Jeff.
Dante said,
Shantae, hey, you better worry about your kneecaps. Take your vitamin C, boy.
And Jameson replied that that's a big old pocket.
Oh yeah, man. Extreme pocket, I guess, whatever you want to call it.
I hope we draw Jameson for the interview next week.
What are some really good like whelping tips that you have for people that want to get into breeding?
Let somebody
else do it. I mean, look, hey, I have slept on floors.
Oh boy.
Every 2 hours getting up. I mean, if we're gonna be honest about it, like it's some people might have it easier, but it's like, hey, you get them mamas, they first get home, hey, it's every 2 hours, letting them eat up all night, then you better hope you either got help or you taking off work. I mean, it's a process, definitely help clean up, and then that first 2 weeks is killer to me.
I feel like any whelping, if you got a good mama, that's 80% of your battle's over with.
The mother,
I just don't trust.
No, I've had a bad experience with that for sure.
So what do you do for a living outside of the dog stuff? Like, what do you do?
No,
I work at Behold Furniture in Smithville 5 days out of the week, and then I work doing maintenance at through a subcontractor for Mueller Brass.
Saturday and Sunday, so he works 7 days a week, y'all, and has 20 dogs. So
my off time is.
If y'all want to complain about how busy you are, over here at the BWO, we ain't playing. Lois was working today, cleaning, and got dogs, showing clients dog. What do you got? 2 dogs over there, Lois?
I got 2 client dogs, and then I just took on a beefcake son. That I was supposed to go to somebody else, but we're ended up keeping him, so we're also training him from scratch.
Hey, look, y'all, I want to give a shout out to Lois real quick before I forget, and to Doug too. And I'm gonna let Lois because she knows what Doug's done. I'm not real sure, but he's been kicking ass. Florida BWO has really hit the gas this year, y'all, and they need to be recognized. Even people in our group, like y'all need to, sit back and take notes on what's being done. But Lois has pushed Beefcake. Correct me on anything, Lois, because you already know you're dealing with Lance. But I think he is a triple champion now.
He is a triple champion and a grand
ABKC, BRC, ICBR.
So he's champion in ABKC, BRC, UKC, and he's a grand champion in ICBR.
In ICBR. So she granted him one weekend and then got to triple the next weekend. So there's a lot of work that goes into this, but just really want to, shout you out, Lois, and really appreciate you and Joe both, because I mean it takes a team, So really appreciate y'all, and also Doug with Asher. I mean, I think he's got him on 2 top 10.
He's on 2 top 10 lists as far as
Which
I know.
one?
BRC and UKC. We went into a 4-day weekend in UKC, and he freaking came out with some champion wins in the big class.
Right.
I think he placed first in group, which was a big deal because American Bullies never really get chosen first place in group, and he went in for best in show, which is a big deal, very big deal.
Very big deal.
Asher. And then he went out there to BRC this past weekend and got some champion wins out there too, in a nice class, very nice class.
So shout out Team Florida, Jayville Bullies, and then what's his High Tide?
Yep, and the High Tide both.
Is it High Tide or Low Tide?
High Tide. It is High Tide.
Dougie Fresh, High Tide, shout out King Asher, man. Y'all, that dog gets bigger and better. And I'm going to tell you what, man, I hadn't seen many people have a bond like him and Asher have have in with each other. And I think that's why he really takes the show at the UKC shows, because they actually look for that. Which I give 2 thumbs up. Here's 2 thumbs. I give 2 thumbs up for that, because it's a confirmation show. All these shows are supposed to be confirmation. And I get if we want to go bigger and all that. And I'm not trying to get on a spiel and take over your time, Jared. Really just wanted to give them a shout out because y'all deserve it. Thank you guys so much, and congratulations on your wins. And Beefcake is open to the public, and King Asher is open to the public. So get with Lois, get with Doug, and get you some of that blood on your yard.
Yeah, for sure. And then, also Jeffrey's been hitting a lot of shows lately too himself. He went out there and was showing he's open for handling every time he goes to a show, you guys. If you need a handler, get with him.
Brian, Emmy too. Appreciate y'all. Y'all been hitting them too. I mean, y'all, we've been in multiple states, multiple registries over 10 times this year. So, I mean, we're really burning the roads up, and just wait till we all start clicking and everybody has it. It's, just y'all think y'all in trouble now.
I can't wait till we all actually get to one show together, like all of us.
We're going to Tone Show, y'all, next year. What's the dates on that? Tone Show. Most of all of us will be there. I think 80% of us will be there.
Yeah, that'll be in April.
Yep. So y'all go check that out. Get your booth locked in if he ain't already sold out on Tone Show. But anyway, back to Jared. Sorry, Jared.
Oh yeah.
What is your best accomplishment so far and with the dogs?
Besides being my friend, what's your next bet?
I mean, it was definitely, as far as compliments, the Bruno championship. I mean, that's my boy. He's the only champ I got. I've had him. Actually, he's more family, man. I guess, you got your dogs and everybody's got dogs, but that's family. I mean,
he ain't going nowhere.
I don't know. That's, no price, no.
100,000 wasn't moving.
But I mean,
what is that?
Oh no! I mean,
my boy said, "Well, let's talk about it a little bit."
Oh man, I mean, he sleeps with my girls, man. Actually, he and my oldest daughter are the same age. Got him shortly after she was born. She's been raised up with him. That's So I mean, that's my dog, man. To see him to go out there and have that goal in mind and accomplish it, and oh yeah, I was tickled. Got that, of course, Lance had to mess it up because he didn't call or text, and I didn't hear from him until the next day trying to figure out what happened.
What are we talking about?
Bruno's the night you checked him out. Like, your phone went dead.
Damn, I had COVID-19 throwing up shit, man. Give
trying to figure out what's going on. Like, hey, man, what's going on?
Golly.
Actually, I think, Sam Lim's the one. I hit him up, and he's actually the one that told me he champed out. And so then it was blow him up to make sure. And yeah. So
he actually got I think he won so many shows that day. He got so many points that day. It was crazy. What was that last comment, Lois? I didn't see it.
It was Bryce telling everybody that the show was on March 30th.
Oh yeah, Bryce Page, y'all. He's a good handler too. Lois handles dogs. Y'all. I'm telling you, man, y'all ain't getting with the BWO. Y'all missing out. I feel like we offer a lot from merchandise handling skills, transporting services, breeding services. I mean, get with them, man.
So, speaking of showing and champing dogs, what are some tips that has made a difference for you to help you with champing your dog out?
Oh, showing. All right.
So tell them, how you started, and you let John show. And then after that, you started showing.
Pretty much like the whole Bruno deal, I did not show him. I was nervous. You talking about when I say nervous, nervous,
they look crazy out there.
Well, the first show, I would walk out the building, I was that nervous, I just didn't want to. I was like, you get him, But after that, it was like watching Lance, of course, especially with him on his journey with Bonnie and stuff, man. It was like, hey, you don't win them all, It was nice.
Oh, no, not with her.
I mean, and of course, me, I got out there. I started showing after the Bruno deal and stuff. Just Red Rock mostly showed him, but it was to have other people, because there's tips. I'm not perfect at handling. Will never tell anybody, hey, yeah, anything like that. So I'm still learning myself. I've from John, Lance, to be over on the sideline and look at them and be like, hey, you need to, you have your dog all jacked up and stuff. But I mean,
so Jared is
I'm not.
He hadn't had enough experience to get really great with showing. And this is my opinion only. But every time he man, y'all just had to see him when he first started. He's like 1,000 times better than he was.
Actually won my first ribbon at the Mississippi show when John Wayne went down there and cleaned up house. So I mean, I've gotten better. There's little tips, as far as your stacking wise, exactly. Just little things. I'm still learning a lot, man. Like I said, I'll call John. Like I posted a picture up. I can't remember what dog it was. You talking about 10 o'clock at night. Hey, man, you need to fix them that back end right there. So, I mean, it's just, I'm still learning. Like, it's fun. For me, it was fun just to be out there with my people. You know what I'm saying? To be able to go out there, compete with them.
That's right. Win with them.
So for me, hey, it was a third place ribbon, but I was tickled. I was like, hey, from going and not winning nothing and like, hey, it's cool to start winning. I mean, it builds, I guess. So you got a third place. Now I want that second, or just to
exactly.
keep, moving forward and moving better. So I mean, I'm still learning.
That's what I miss about the only, like, I love that we're growing as BWO, but when we were smaller, like, dude, it was so much more like correcting and stuff. But when you get so many people going and big, like, it was just so much more intense back then, I guess, because we kind of felt like not saying that we still don't have stuff to prove, but like, it was just like, oh no, like all these people were like, talking about our dogs and talking about us. We were like, oh, okay, well, we're going to work our dogs in the driveway till 1 o'clock and be on FaceTime and like critique each other. Like, I don't know, man, there's a lot of work that went into it. And anybody that knows, and Lois and anybody in our group, because we're a show group, knows that it's you can tell when you go to these shows who puts the work in and who doesn't. Point blank.
I mean, like Lance has called me and told me, hey man, you need to switch up how you're, like try to base it more like on the ring instead of just up and down the road. It was just little pointers here. Hey, you need to stack him a little bit different. Fix your feet here. Hey, you need to adjust your collar, make it a little bit more tighter. I mean, it's just little things that can help you overall. But I've never. That's my biggest flaw right there. I like to be around the dogs. I'm as far as showing, I've always trusted Lance, John. Hey, I got this boy. I think he's going to be nice, or and get their info and stuff on it.
But when you did win the ribbon yourself, I mean, that had to be up there.
Oh man, it was good. Cause I actually, like I said, she was a young female. Small little girl and stuff, but it was one of them, hey, I took that time, put it into her. I was like, put that work in every night. Hey, you might be out there, like he said, 10, 12 o'clock at night, just working this dog, because that's the time you have. And to be able to go down there and actually, like I said, it was third place, but to me, it was like, hey, it's a small goal accomplished now. I just need to work on that and get better at things. And it's frustrating sometimes, because sometimes you'll look at a dog and be like, oh yeah, I should win this, and you don't. You know what I'm saying? It's frustrating, but it's also like, hey, congratulations. All right, this is what I need to go back and I see what they like, see what they did. Now let me look and see what I did wrong, or need to do better next time.
So what do you do at home as far as training for the shows? Like when it comes with the dogs, you're getting ready to take them for a show. What are some things that you do?
In the yard, I shouldn't say Lance gets on to me because I wear my slides and stuff. But man, I have we have a pretty nice little setup out there. So
nice setup.
Get the leads, go out. Like I said, start. Of course, I do my driveway, but I do, walk them up, go pretty much like the ring setup. Took what Lance said and try to a nice part of the yard, I guess, right there. Put up some cones sometimes, and just try to, I guess, replicate the actual ring, to get them used to that. And then there's sometimes it's just walking, getting them used to the lead. Puppies sometimes, or younger dogs, don't like the lead at first. So I've used a softer lead and stuff to get them used to it. And it takes some time. Sometimes it's not even showing that day. It's just, hey, let me put this lead on. Hey, let's just walk, to get them used to it. So I mean, there's different things, but depends on what dog, I guess. If it's like Bruno, I can still go out there, throw a lead on him. Hey, it's automatic, and that's one thing I think. If you ever get a dog that's, I don't know, he just has this charisma about him, and he's just like, he struts in that walk. Like I said, about to be 6 years old, still throw it on him. He'll go out there, head up, just. And someday I got lucky with him, I guess, because you know
a lot of work went into that. You know, you put in a lot of work. John putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean,
he coming in at the end and getting that grave.
The knockout right there. Yeah.
So do you ever do anything like record yourself or use like a mirror or anything when you're stacking and doing all this?
The mirror is so crucial, y'all. Mirror, I'm telling y'all, mirror.
Yes, I have, and I'm bad about this. Like I said, but I'll set up camera, try to set up somewhere where I can get a nice view or whatever, I guess, as I walk him and stuff. And then that way, or sometimes I have a friend that comes over and helps get him with the videos and just takes certain dogs and he'll video record and while I'm doing, the walk and try to see, like, am I going too fast or am I faster than the dog? Or do I need to slow it down some or, as I'm stacking or what I need to fix on that. So yes, I do. I have a phone full of videos of dogs and videos of stacking and just.
What's one tip you've gotten from somebody on show and besides me or John, or if it is me or John, just what's your best tip you've ever got from showing, even if it's from Lois?
Best tip?
Louis.
Just listen. You know what I'm saying? Don't get aggravated when somebody tells you because you think, oh, well, I'm doing it right. It's listen, go back and just pretty much, just try to work on what you're messing up on. Even if you think, well, hey, I think it looks all right, to take advice from somebody else and not take it, I guess, negatively. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like they're not trying to get you down, saying you're not doing a good job.
Constructive criticism.
You gotta be careful though, because sometimes people do try to get in your head. That's the good thing about having our group is that we're gonna be honest with you and we're gonna do it to help you. But like you gotta be careful who you do take advice from because you're competition in the ring.
Oh, for sure. It's dog eat dog world. If you don't believe that, y'all, you better get your group going because everybody else don't like it. So, any questions? Any good questions come up off the internet?
Yes, I was just going through them right now. There's quite a few. So
because I haven't. We can't see them on our end, and we're gonna fix all that, y'all. We're getting better.
Trey did leave a nice little comment. He said, "It's all love. I love watching y'all doing. Keep it up. Keep up the good work."
Appreciate it, Trey. Appreciate all the support, y'all. Support's free, man. We appreciate it.
And then Brad wants to know what dog is the closest to perfect to you. And I don't know if it's your dog or if it's any dog.
No, he's talking about any dog. I already know how Brian is.
Man, to me, if I could have a yard full of Grand Tip and Garfield, to me, I mean, seeing that dog, like I said, I have a lot of his blood. But yeah, Garfield.
Mm-hmm. That's the one you don't hear every day.
I mean, it's older school blood, man, but you look at it, and Lucky, man, I still love, Alex Ferrero dog Lucky. To me, man, that headpiece he has on him, when we got up there.
Me and John went up there.
The overall, man, I know some dogs get bullier and bullier, the headpieces change, and some of them got this more bulldoggy look, but that is, to me, the headpiece that Lucky has.
And he was 7 or 8 years old when we saw him.
I mean, but he can still compete with bullies today, no doubt. Yeah, but it's like that. I would prefer that head and that piece over half.
But he's really a total dog.
Yeah,
a little long, but he's really a total dog.
But yeah, definitely, I love some Garfield. Garfield, Warren G.
She said, "Who's your favorite stud?" So I'm guessing it's him, huh?
A dog I never got to use, and like literally, I love Blue, man. Grand Champion Blue.
Yeah, nice.
First time I seen that dog was in Louisiana, and I literally seen this dog put Bruno up after that, and like was trying to chase him around the thing to find him. I guess they had took him outside, so I never got to see him. Finally got to see him at another show. But when I seen Blue, that at this point, I was like, yeah, like he was that boy.
Yeah. Jerry wants to know when was the BWO founded?
Ooh.
I would say 2020.
Yeah, well.
Because we were about a year together before we went to our first nationals.
Yeah.
Or 2019.
2020.
I think 2020.
And Doug wants to know what your favorite thing is about the American Bully breed.
Dougie Doug in the house.
Favorite thing, I mean, just the breed itself. I mean, their attitudes. I mean, the companionship. I mean, of course. I mean, I don't know what it is, but it's like you can take this dog. That dog will ride. You know, you can take them out in public, and you ain't got to worry about nothing, man. For the most part, most of them is just. I mean, it's an all-around family dog. You have the look. You have. I mean. And the way they just want to be loved, man. I mean, you come home, they're happy to see you. I mean, no matter how bad your day is, you can come in, man, and just sit down, and they're all up on you, and just that companionship with them, man. The love they give you. I mean, they can make your day a whole lot better, man. I mean,
or they can make it a whole lot worse.
Yeah, depends on if you got puppies and they're poo and shit everywhere. Yeah.
So what do you think, or do you think that, Jameson asked this, do you think that you get bigger dogs from inbreeding or line breeding or outcrossing?
He just trying to stir.
Oh man, actually, like I said, well, we'll go back to the Red Rock and Gemma breeding, which was 2 times champion notorious, 3-time grand champion Nicky Jam. I got bigger dogs. I outcrossed the breeding with the Chaos and Notorious, and I got smaller dogs, but real clean dogs. But I got my more mass doing, I guess, a line breeding than I did. Outcross.
So, in your experience, so to answer your question, Jameson.
And so, Corey did ask. He said, "What dog inspired your love for the breed?" I think we kind of covered that. We talked.
Yeah, that was like I said, strolling through the internet and seeing Kanye the Bull. That was the first time. Like I said, never got nothing off the dog, nothing, but it was just seeing him and that.
Fuck you, Zach.
Zach wants to know. This is a question for Jared. Do you feel comfortable sitting next to Big Boy Lance Lee? I know I feel like ordering a Happy Meal every time I'm with him.
Oh man, I'm used to it, man. I'm short, like real short, but you go out with him and that's all. Hey, big, look how big this fella is. I mean, by now I'm used to it.
Funny.
Zach Dolan, Special Ops Bully up there in Oregon, man. Y'all go check him out, man. Good guy. Smart at the mouth, but good guy. And shout out Jonte Brown. Y'all need some raw in Alabama. Go check him out, man. Good guy. Weak knees, but good guy. And Corey Latham, y'all. I guess Corey and them have been in the BWO longer than anybody. As far as different states go, Corey and Vicky, they got champion Chubb, a grand champion, triple grand champion or double Chubb Rock. So y'all go check them out too. He'll clean your windows up too.
Skylar wants to know, what's your tips on training a dog that's never been in the ring?
Patience. You got to have a lot of patience. I mean, some dogs will take treats, some dogs won't take treats. I mean, I guess you just got to find that bond with that dog, the certain dog. See, get it used to you used to it to where y'all can be on that same page, But patience is a lot to me. I mean, to be with it, some pups are more hard-headed, some grown dogs. Sometimes they want to do something, sometimes they don't. I mean, patience, and then finding out really like what gets them going. Like, I know some dogs, like with Red Rock, it was always, hey, you got to have a treat or something to get him pepped off. He did not like the show ring. He was there, if that makes any sense, But you pull out a treat, hey, he'll pep that step up and get with it a little bit,
So Corey wants to know, what is your techniques for exposure outside of taking dogs to Lowe's or Tractor Supply or etc.? So for socialization.
Ready for the ring.
Definitely, like I said, besides working them at the house, man, like I said, when you go to Lowe's and getting them, take them to the store, seeing other people.
Yeah, he said outside all that. I mean, he's got 20 dogs, I mean, they probably get a lot of exposure,
I said, man, I'm a homebody most of the time. So, man, like I said, besides my family, kids.
I would like to know what anybody else does besides go to Lowe's or Tractor Supply to socialize dogs, like dog park, like really the shows to me are where you the shows to me is something you just can't duplicate. the noise,
Right.
the music, the in and out to the bathroom
like that.
situation. You may be riding up an elevator. You may be riding down an escalator.
For me, I guess as far as getting them used to people and stuff, the noises, that's like pretty much, hey, Tractor Supply, your Lowe's, where you go. And
You damn near just got to take them everywhere with you.
pretty much, yeah.
Way I
Load
feel.
up and, hey, go get them a pup cup from Starbucks and, roll with it.
Bougie. Starbucks, $29. Lois, what you shaking your head for?
Y'all are so funny.
You got anything else you want to add, Jared? Because, I mean, we about an hour.
Monroe wants to know how he can get his beard to grow like Lance's.
My boy Monroe down there in Louisiana, baby. I need to call that dude. I'm going to call you tonight, Monroe, when I get off this thing.
Yep. So is there anything that you want everybody to know about anything you need them to know about your kennel or about you?
Upcoming breedings.
Upcoming breedings. Actually, I'm doing a breeding with a hellhound daughter to a grand champion Samson son that came from Mr. Ken Miller up there. So that would be adding Samson to Rocco breeding.
When's that due?
We skipped this heat, like I said. So you say
you don't have anything. You don't have anything closer than that.
Waiting on Jim to come back in heat, and we'll be running her to Bruno.
Okay.
So
a couple breeds coming up.
Besides, like I said, besides just stud feeds, like people using the stud feeds, I know Salem's got a couple. Bruno still got one that's supposed to be going to Anchorage, Alaska from the
nice
deal we did, the benefit and stuff for the people who bought it.
For the person's house that burned down.
So nice. Besides really that, man, I've done 4 breedings so far, and right now the only one I'm really about the only 2 that's really coming up right now. Everything else is really young pups, like I said, from 16 weeks to 10 months old. So everything else really young, but them 2 right there is pretty much it.
So y'all, this is Jared Harmon, Mississippi Bully Combine, one of the founders of the BWO. Y'all go check him out. Good drop, Lois. Y'all go check him out. Good guy, got good dogs, got some breedings coming up. It lives in the Amory area, so anybody around that area, man, y'all go check my guy out. And we all gonna be more active next year. We all gonna be out there doing it. So y'all just y'all be looking for us, man. And if y'all see Jared out in BWO shirt, go talk to him. If he don't have one on, go call me and I'll make it happen.
Go over there and dress him like a 2-year-old son.
Yeah.
So this is Jared's logo. So if you guys he does have a kennel page.
Go follow him.
Go follow his page. Go send him a friend request. Y'all interact with him. That's a really big deal. He actually has donated a stud credit tonight for one lucky winner. Believe it or not, we're going to get a stud credit, y'all. So here's the dog. I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit about him.
That is Bruno's son, Salem. He is off breeding between Bruno and his niece, which would be 2 times Grand Champion Chaos with a quarter of Boss blood in there. He is 2 years old. He's had 2 breedings so far. Like I said, I have another breeding coming up here in about the next couple of weeks, and just really trying to get him out there, promote him. He's around 14 and a half inches. Like I said, a little 20-inch head, probably about 55 pounds, a little small sucker. Like I said, but a real nice little male. Just really want to try to get some more production, see what he can do, So, yeah, get the young boy out there and let him get a couple puppies on the ground.
Spin that wheel.
All right, we got a couple of people that squeezed in their names last minute that shared. So hold on, let me put them on there real quick.
No last minute Sally's.
They've been watching. They just forgot to share.
Been lollygagging.
They were listening.
Information from Jared was too good. They couldn't put the pen down.
That's right. All right, so I got everybody on there that did hashtag. If you guys pay attention to the ticker, you'll see it as a reminder to make sure that you guys share the video and do hashtag BWO when you do. So here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. So this is for the stud credit on this little dude here.
On Salem.
Thank you. Can you see? Now, if it's a BWO member, they can't win it. Sorry, John.
Ha ha. Hey, boy, I ought to bust John out today, but I ain't gonna do it because I love my brother.
What? All right,
I ain't gonna say
somebody else.
Probably ain't number BWO people on here participate.
Ooh, Danielle Bishop. Danielle.
All right, Danielle. Hey, get up with Jared Harmon on Facebook. Hit him up. Now, y'all got to pay for shipping and everything, but hit him up, and it has to still be a approved female, but hit him up.
Yep. And then, all right, so let me take her off real quick.
Don't be coming up with no drama.
We got emoji show. KOTV, I sent you a message. If you could check that and click the link and join, so that way I can add you to the show here in just a minute.
My brother from another mother.
All right, so Jared, unless you got anything else for us, you're pretty much done. You can hang out with us.
Only thing I can think of is there. If you're around Mississippi, Hadley area, BWO will be actually sponsoring a little fall festival. Like I said, we did it last year from a little girls' school and stuff, but it is Saturday and stuff. And my wife and them do that. They do face painting and stuff for the community, kids to get together and stuff like that. But we will be doing that this Saturday at the Hatley School out there. But just come, family event, bring your kids, little fun
check
games.
the BWO out.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah, support. So we also have Jerry James, who's doing a free COI. That's a coefficiency test, you guys. An analysis. That's a service that he provides. If you guys don't win this, please do reach out to him for any future breedings you want to do. This is a very big key when it comes to planning your breedings, especially if you're going to be doing any types of line breedings or inbreedings. You hear a lot of hype about people saying this dog is 5 times this or 12 times that, but is that really always the good thing? You need to check with Jerry to find out, because you might be wasting your money and have to trash a whole litter, pet home everybody because they got flaws that you didn't mean to have. So
and Jared gives one of these out every month. So he gives out 12 of these a year. That's almost $600-700 worth of value, y'all. One of the main reasons we added him in, because he supported us since day one. And this goes to that Trey guy. If people want to know how to be part of the BWO, I know we said it a couple times. Support us. Show this. Come to shows. Introduce yourselves. Make a point to come to shows. Hit us up. We'll try to come to shows with you. I mean, we'll try to meet you somewhere. We don't want you to just drive 17 hours. I mean, if we can drive 10 and y'all drive 8, or let's try to make that happen. We really want to grow, y'all. We want to, but we're not just adding anybody. So we really want to grow. I mean, I'd love to be in all 50 states. In the next 10 years. To be honest, but we're not going to push that. We want quality, and we want everybody who's in it to be happy. We've lost some members, we've gained some members, and we got a waiting list, y'all. Believe it or not, there's a waiting list to be a part of this. So, just support, man. And Jerry James, hats off to you, bro, for just always doing it with wanting nothing back. So hats off to Jerry James. Jared just knocked the phone over, y'all.
If it comes over here.
We're gonna find out who wins this. So you guys, please do utilize the service. And then again, if you don't win, you know who to hit up. It's Jerry James, Dubtown Bullies. I'm gonna show his logo again. You guys follow him. Send him a friend request on Facebook. Follow his kennel page. All right, who won this?
Monroe.
You lucky dog.
My boy Monroe.
All right, Monroe. Listen, reach out to Jerry James and let him know that you won.
Appreciate it, Jerry.
That way, y'all can set that up or whatever for a future breeding that you have. So you guys, please do go over here. Look up Dubtown Bullies. It's DUB-Town Bullies with YS at the end. Look up Jerry James. Give him a friend request too. And Jerry James oftentimes will even do live videos on his lunch breaks and just chat with people about these type of things, about coefficiencies and explain them. So it's kind of cool to have. All right, we also have Team Page Kennels, which is our newest member. They're going to be giving away some custom made merch. So I'm not sure exactly what that is, though you'll find out whenever you.
It's custom. We don't know yet, baby.
Right. And custom means it can be your kennel logo or maybe something for your stud. So you just never know what you're going to get. But one person is going to win something from them. Who that's going to be.
Thank y'all, Brian and Emmy, for posting that. We can't see the spinning.
Okay. Furman Broom. Oh, nope.
Broom.
I was lying. It was Joe. I thought it stopped on Furman. It went one more. Well, this is Joe. Congratulations, Joe.
Big
Reach out.
Joe getting the merch.
All right, so I'm gonna take Joe off the list here real quick, so you can't win nothing else because we.
Yeah, Joe, you can't get double, Joe.
Nothing else. What's messed up? That you can't win again? All right.
What is Joe? Joe said that was messed up.
Yeah. You can raffle my winning again from Jerry James. He owes me one already. Oh, that's cool. So that was really cool of you. Thank you, Monroe. All right, Monroe says somebody else can win one. Here we go.
That's what I'm talking about, Monroe. Stand-up guy.
Who was that? Doug Lettingham. You gonna tease me?
Doug Vallandigham.
We got one more thing to give away. So we have some BWO magnets. I'm gonna give one of those away. So Doug, make sure you reach out to Jerry about your coefficiency, okay? Here we go. Let's see. Randy Hudson, you get a BWO magnet. So you're gonna reach out to me, Lois Villarreal. Send me a message.
Congratulations, Brandy.
Address. Yeah, so you get a BWO. All right, so now we do have some special guests that we're gonna bring on. He's saying send the link to Danny's. What is that?
Send the link where he can get in the podcast to Danny.
Oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to leave that thing up there. Okay.
Well, I tried to say something earlier, but you just kept on.
You're fired, Lance. You're so fired.
Get out of here.
All right, let's see. We did have. I thought we had. We got him at the end waiting. Let's see. You don't have his camera on. All right. Do you know how to send the link, Lance? Do we need to send the link to Danny?
I don't know how to do that. If I try to do anything with my phone, it's going to cut off.
All right. So I don't think I have them on Facebook. I don't know. Let me see.
He said he sent you a friend request, I think.
All right. So that might be our other camera partner, or the one that's doing the show, right?
Yes, that's KOTB, King of the Bloodline Kennels, Dallas, Texas, owned by my brother, Balla B.
Yes, sir.
From Dallas, Texas. They're throwing a show in York, Pennsylvania, with Danny Cervantes. I don't know if I'm saying his last name right, bro.
Did you get the link yet, bro? Yeah, you saying it right.
Which profile is his, though? I think he may have sent it to my other profile. I'll have a backup just in case I get banned because I'm crazy like that. So we have this one.
Hold it closer. You see it, bro?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Which one? The top?
Yeah, that one up top.
All right, I'm gonna add him, and I'm gonna send.
We're gonna try to get Danny in here, but I'll give you a little something on Mr. Second to None. Danny, he's got some nice XLs. I'm not sure all what he has, but him and bro are coming together to throw this show in York, Pennsylvania, and they're doing a $10,000 stack off winner. Trophies are going to be nice. Got some real nice judges, some real nice MCs. I think June's going to be part of it, and some other guys, but I'll let them, say all that. Bro, you got anything you want to add?
Man, shoot, now that's about basically it. That's once we get Danny in, we'll let Danny drop out.
I got you. What about that? What about that breeding, bro? Is it coming down or what?
Well, I don't think she took because it's been about 60 days. Let me look at my calendar and run the days back on them days.
We're gonna have to run it back.
Because that was in August. Yeah, that was okay, big bro. Here he come. Yeah, that was in August. We did that breeding, so she should have been August.
Hey, Anastasia.
Well,
so KOTB, Baller B, man, I met him at some dog shows. I've actually trained one of his dogs, Vilo. And man, that's what I say about these dog shows, man. You just never know who you're gonna meet, man. And man, me and this guy, man, we go on vacations together, man. We both sponsor a fighter together now, and Abdul Kamar, going to the UFC. Hopefully soon. We just got back from Houston, Texas, together on a little trip. So, man, it's more than just the dogs, What's up, Danny?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing
This
today?
is Mr. Danny. He's also throwing the show. Mr. Second to None, Kennels. They're throwing the show. Danny, I'm just gonna let you have the floor. This is my friend Lois, and this is my brother Jared. This is Danny.
What's going on? How's everybody doing today?
Baller B, he incognito. So Danny, go on, do what you do, brother.
Yeah, you already know. I'm Danny, Mr. Second to None. We're doing a back to business, Beast of These back to business bully show, a WSBR sanction show, and we have seven fun shows, starting with 10K stack off, a bully worldwide bragging rights, a lady stack off, a road to the roundup. I believe in the road to the roundup, the winner of the best in show gets a free booth at the roundup 3, right, brother?
Correct.
And
Nice.
then, and then we got a Frenchie fun show, we got an XL movement fun show, and a puppy fun show.
Nice.
So we're trying to bring, we got a bouncy house, we got an arcade truck, cotton candy machine, snow cone, popcorn.
Bring the kid.
Yeah, we're trying to make it. We're really trying to make it the way it used to be back in the days when we first started going to shows. It was more family oriented, more for kids, more for everybody to just enjoy each other, friendly competition. Bring out the bulls, let's network, let's have fun, but at the same time, keep it friendly, keep it nice. You know what I mean?
$10,000 stack off too, y'all. 10 grand. I know we've had a 20,000 stack off this year, but that's the first time I've seen that kind of money thrown around. And then here these guys come up, 10 grand and plus throwing, holding no expense to throw a nice show, man. I've only met Danny a couple times, but I've, man, solid people, y'all. We're driving all the way up from Mississippi. We're coming. We got Booth 51, Blue Magic Bullies, BWO will be there. So we're super pumped up, man.
And not to throw no shade, but that $20,000 stack off didn't come to after we posted. It was about to be a 10K stack off.
There you go, baby.
Just a little bit. Just to pop mine a little bit.
You understand me? Hey.
No 10, no 5, no 20K stack off. I said we were doing a 10K stack off. South versus East, and then I heard about a 20K stack out. But hey, man, it's all giving back to the family.
It's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Good, yo.
So it's so y'all folks from the South, man, y'all hit these guys up. She posted the flyer. I'm gonna post it again on my.
Y'all screenshot the flyer.
We got Thaddeus as the judge, a USBR sanctioned judge. We got Christopher Nightingale as a second USBR judge. We have June Williams as the fun show judge.
Nice.
We also got a lady Bree, Big Bree, not the little Bree, as a lady.
Yes, sir.
We got the best in the game when it comes to be behind the lens. My brother Zeb Brooks. We got the MCs, Mike Diego. We got Logo.
Nice.
And we bringing out Mike Gallego, and we got the special guest, Miss Shepherd, Miss Stephanie.
I see Miss Robin in there with her pink hair.
Yes, you already know that's the tough. That's the main hitter right there, Robin. And we got Angel. You know what I mean? So we've really been creating good relationship with the USBR. They accommodate the whole community. So that's why I've really been rocking with the USBR, because they bring exotics, they bring XLs. So they really we could really do a nice show and
welcome for everybody.
Yeah. So you still got booths available out there?
Yes, we still got booths available. We still got VIP sponsorship.
Go on, give some prices. Go on, shoot some prices out, Danny, and tell them what you got and what's up.
All right, the VIPs are pretty. You got to pay to play, so we're gonna start with that. The VIPs is $2,000. You get a free entry to the $10,000 stack off. You get free entry to the sanction show for both shows. You get 4 fun show classes for 2 dogs. You get an event T-shirt. You get your logo and your dog on the promotional banner.
Nice.
Free food, free drink. 4 people, 5 dogs. You know what I mean? And what else we doing, B? That's about it, right?
That's about it.
Yeah, that's all. And you get a runner. You get a runner with your logo on it.
Yeah, you get
nice.
And so we're really trying to, and then it's isolated to be like right in front of the ring. So it'll be your booth, 5 feet of red carpet, then the ring, and that's enclosed. So only VIP will be there. So
oh, nice.
Nobody's gonna be standing in front of you. You can just chill from your booth, look at the ring. You're not gonna have no obstruction or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Nice.
VIP should be.
Yeah,
exactly. Damn right.
We have the venue is 110,000 square feet. It's gonna be real nice. We're gonna have cops in the building, EMT in the building. We're not gonna tolerate no nonsense. We're not gonna tolerate no pants down your ass. You are going to be dressed accordingly. If you can't follow the rules, then we are going to address it, and and it's just going to go. It's going to it's going to happen what needs to happen. You know what I mean?
Look, y'all, nice family event being thrown by these guys, y'all. I don't know if y'all thrown shows, but a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, and sometimes it don't work out. So support when you can, and I'm going out on, man. It's my family here, y'all. So these are my people. I'm definitely going to be there. Somebody from the South, let's come on with the badass dog and bring this money back to the South, baby.
Get your money back.
Calm down, killer. Calm down, because you're coming against the East Coast.
South shit, you understand? Big South shit.
You're coming against the East Coast. Cut it out, player.
Bringing the South.
Of the East for no reason.
So ready to see some dogs out that way. This is really my first true legit show on the East Coast. And to be honest, probably wouldn't be coming if it wasn't for you guys, because I know y'all go above and beyond, man.
We got some real bulls coming out. I mean, I'll be real honest with you. You got some amazing kennels coming out. The XL community is really standing behind us to
nice.
We're popping our shit right now with the XL community. We got a lot of amazing pocket breeders out here also. You got Wild Card Bullies. We got Go Ham. You got Blackout Bully Camp. You got a lot of nice kennels that really put in some work, you know what I mean? And stuff. So,
yeah, y'all look, y'all.
I just want to see some nice dogs, I'm saying? Some real nice dogs, some good competition,
It's going to be a nice family event, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Mr. Danny, Second to None Kennels, and y'all go follow my brother KOTB. He's got Frenchies, and
he's a little humble right now, but he's the rookie of the year. He's one of the people that I tell you right now has put so much into the community in such a short time, and is so giving. He's always supporting everybody, but he don't want his name to be known. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all show up and support this man.
This show is mainly happening because of him.
That's right.
Nah, this show mainly happening because of us, y'all. Don't let my
I'll cash out somebody $20 if they can look on that picture and figure out who KOTB is. I'll cash out y'all there $20.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So
next year.
We got a great staff, you know what I'm saying? We really got a good staff. We got Angel Bill Bullies on top, the gentleman with the beer. He's our official vendor. He's gonna come with PG Machines, AI Kids, you name it, he got the works. He got some amazing kennels, for sale. For XLs, for breed, for Frenchies, the whole 9 yards. So we really put a lot of people, together, the right team, to make it more special than what we're working to be.
Well, bro, we appreciate y'all coming on, man. It ain't nothing but love. And hope y'all have a good show, and really appreciate y'all coming on, man. Our podcast, it means a lot to us too.
Yeah,
can't wait. You got 18 days left. It's grind time, baby. You know what I mean?
Y'all gonna see me in 14, baby.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Be there early. PA, York.
Hold on, y'all heard him say that he was gonna be there early, didn't you? Say it one more time.
I'm gonna be there early. I'm gonna be there Thursday. Well, I'm gonna be there earlier than I would normally be anywhere else. Only because I can't let my big bro do all the work.
His early usually is not early.
Bro, look, you ain't telling me nothing. Look, he had me drive all the way to Georgia to a USBR show. Hey, we're going to go out and get us something to eat Friday night. All right, damn, bro, where you at? I called that motherfucker Friday night. I'm still in Texas. I said, God damn.
What?
He said he was still in Texas. That joker pulled up. You was at that show, Danny.
Yeah, I know.
Hell, that joker pulled up, and we in show 2, guys.
His early is not out. Listen, his early is our late. Let's just put it that way. You know what I mean?
Hey, did we not have fun once I got there?
Damn, boy, I turned up.
Quantity, it's about the quality.
That's exactly right. But yeah, y'all, look, we've been on this thing a while. Hey, man, really appreciate y'all stepping in. And look forward to seeing y'all in a couple weeks, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much,
Peace.
Peace. Have a blessed night, guys.
Yes, you too, brother. Peace, y'all. Peace.
If there's anybody else that wants to, get yourself onto the podcast with us and you'd like to just make a donation, there are slots. If you don't want to donate stuff, you can just make a donation. Get with Lance about that. If you'd like to donate something, let's say you make merchandise or you make logos or you want to donate a stud credit, get with Lance. Let him know what all you want to do, and we'll put you up here. We'll go ahead and tell everybody to get you followed. All of our people that follow us, we'll tell them to go on over there and give you a holler. And just support. We support you back. And, we can all do this together. That's what it's all about.
BWO to the world, blow. Holler at y'all. Lois, thank you again. Jared, appreciate you, brother.
All right, we're gonna spin the wheel to find out who is gonna be up next.
Damn, Lois, you see me over here trying to get off and get that chicken leg, don't you? I'm a wet chicken leg sitting in that refrigerator.
Okay, take this one off too. All right, are you guys ready?
Hey, you better take my bro off here.
I did took him off. We need to add on Jerry though.
You like this? No, you leaned into it.
Are you ready?
You looking crazy.
Here we go.
Let's see. Come on, John.
Come on, John.
Jameson, I told you it was gonna be his ass. I can't wait. I can't wait.
The date on that. The date for the next podcast it's always going to be the second Wednesday of the month. So you're looking at November the 8th, 8 p.m. Eastern time, you guys.
Man, I hope that's before the Georgia game.
Noble South Bullies, Jameson and Nikki Pearson.
Hey, y'all check him out too on Stack Boxes. He said if y'all hit him up tonight, he'll give you 20% off. Y'all be sure to hit him up. They're really good. I got a whelping box, and man, I bet I got 5 Stack Boxes from him. I try to steal one every show.
He did say if you reach out to him and tell him you saw, or you just mentioned the podcast, he would give you guys a discount on your Stack Boxes. So get with Jameson Pearson on that.
Oh, Lois. Show everybody. So y'all, this month is breast cancer month.
Yeah, that's right.
And Emmy and Lois had worked hard on getting a design together and putting it together. So this is what we're going to be wearing this month out. So we're some of us may still have a BWO hat on, but we're going to be in white shirts and pink and black to support breast cancer month. And if y'all want any of the shirts, get with Emmy. She has the pattern. She can order you some. So y'all check that out.
All right,
and I just got a fresh order of merch in Blue Magic Bully and BWO. So y'all hit me up too, guys. I got some stuff ready to go. Actually, on Jameson's podcast, I'm gonna donate some stuff.
Yep. So this is what the shirts are gonna look like. Looks like Emmy and Brian are already out there sporting the gear. It's gonna be a white short sleeve T-shirt. It's gonna have a black and white BWO logo, but the O is gonna be a pink ribbon for breast cancer awareness. You can see there's a logo on the side of the arm too, the side that you'll show. So when you're in the show ring, it's gonna be on the left sleeve. So it's a really cool. This is going to be one of those shirts that are going to be good for October. You can save it and use it again next year. But this is a really good cause. It just reminds everybody to make sure that you are getting checked for breast cancer. I don't know. I feel like everybody's been touched by breast cancer at some point or another, but it's just a reminder for those women in your life, whether you're a woman or you're married or you have a mom or you have a sister, anybody can be affected.
Or even if it hadn't affected you, just support a good cause, there's nothing wrong with supporting something that just because it hadn't happened to you either, guys. So just make yourself a better person. Support the BWO, Team Page Kennels. Check my boy out, Mississippi Bully Combine. Check my girl Lois out, Jayville Bully Town.
Yep. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good night. We'll see you again in November the 8th. This is Jameson.
Bye, Lois. See you. Thank you so much.
Bye.